coast of Montenegro in Budva, but you're really just over the mountains, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, it took 4 hours for us to come by car, so we are nearby. We are neighbors.
And then crawling through the mountains and lovely mountain passes.
Yeah.
Prizren I always think of as being in Kosovo's sort of, I don't know, regions of natural beauty. Is that for you how you feel it?
Yeah. I mean, Kosovo is a cultural capital of Kosovo. And also it's rich in historic heritage.
Yes.
And culture and multi-ethnicity. So it's something that we really, really value, and we appreciate that. So our festival also uses its cultural heritage as a part of the festival. So when we started the festival, we wanted to use our cultural heritage spaces and monuments and transform them into our venues, our cinemas. So we built 2 cinemas in the castle, one inside, one on the walls of the castle, one cinema on the river, and the others are just around the city center.
Why did you start a documentary film festival in Prizren? Because it's not something that one would automatically associate with that region.
Yeah. It's interesting that we have this open-air cinema, which is iconic, Lombardi cinema, which was built during Yugoslavia in 1958-9, I'm not sure. And it's one of 2 cinemas in the ex-Yugoslavia. One is in Pula, one is in Prizren, the same cinemas with indoor and outdoor space. The outdoor space is really beautiful and magical. So this cinema was closed in the 90s and after the war in Kosovo. So we wanted to revive this cinema. We wanted to give the meaning of this cinema because most of the people in Prizren during the 80s, 70s and 90s, beginning of the 90s, grew up at the cinema. We didn't have much other cultural activities except the films and the cinema. So we wanted to revive this cinema. And the group of the people said, okay, what can we do? Let's screen some documentary films, because they could take those films for free to screen them. And the first year in 2001, it was for 3 days, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And the community in Prizren started coming. They heard, they will screen some documentary films, let's go. And the next year we said, okay, last year was good, let's screen them again. So this is how it all started. It started by the accident, and it became a really big thing.
Now you're screening documentaries from all over the world,
Yes.
I presume, and you're part of very much of an international network of documentary festivals too. It's such an interesting thing because people who go to normal film festivals or even normal cinema showings, they don't really think about the documentary in that way. They think about the documentary as something you watch on television or on the net. What makes that? What counters that attitude? What do you feel having it as a festival does to bring it into focus?
Well, through the years we build our audience. As you say, people like to watch Hollywood films, blockbusters, and they are not used to watching documentaries except on the television when you watch National Geographic or something else. And then when we started, our audience was really small. And we built our audience, and now we have our regular audience, and we are also educating a new audience because beside the festival we are running some other projects and programs during the year, educating young people and trying to put an agenda into our schools, in our educational system, that teachers can use documentary films during teaching in the classroom. So we did that. We have more than 500 teachers using documentaries from our digital library. And they are using documentaries, and this is how they are educating new audiences.
And how do you deal with languages? Do you have subtitles? Do you
Yes.
dub them?
Yeah. If the film is in English, we have Albanian subtitles. If the film is in, for example, in French, we have English and Albanian subtitles. So yeah, we have.
And what do you have any particular subject areas that you're particularly interested in? Is it history? Is it environment? What are the subject areas?
So during 9 days, we screen more than 250 films, and we have 8 categories. So our most important category is Balkan docs and national docs, but we also have human rights docs, we have green docs, we have other films. So for example, every year we choose a theme that we want to discuss during the festival. So sometimes last year it was a bit focused on Palestine and Ukraine. So we screened films from those countries. Then we treat green docs, then we treat human rights docs and dealing with the past. So it's a mixture of every kind of documentaries.
And what about documentaries about the arts themselves?
Arts themselves, yes. We also have some special programs that we curate every year. Sometimes we use documentaries about art, sometimes we use documentaries about music. And those are special programs. They are not running for the competitions, but they are films that probably are made, some of them 50 years ago, some of them 1 year ago. So we curate films about arts and music.
You mentioned the competition. What are the prizes?
They're monetary prizes, around 1,500 euros, the main prize for the best documentary in each category. But the national category consists the monetary prize and also distribution prize. So we use this film for distribution to other festivals.
And are you part of some of the big European cinema and media networks? I mean, the Euromed program and...
Yes, we are part of the, we are partners with Cannes Film Festival and Berlinale, so we collaborate with them. We also have partners in the region. All of the documentary film festivals and film festivals, regular film festivals, we partnered with them many years ago. We have joint projects. We exchange our programs. So our national program travels to Serbia, Bosnia, Macedonia, Montenegro, and everywhere in the region. Sometimes also outside the region. We screened some films in Spain. We try to screen our films and promote our films, especially in the countries that didn't recognize Kosovo. So it's Spain, Greece, and other countries that didn't. We try through culture and through film to do our diplomacy, cultural diplomacy, and maybe someday they will recognize Kosovo.
Are you a filmmaker yourself?
No. I studied management and economics, and I joined the festival when I was a student. One of my friends, and he's artistic director, he saw me at the city and he said, "Hey, we are organizing festival. Why don't you join us?" And that's how I joined as a volunteer. I was volunteering for 5 years, and then I joined as a regular staff. And for 8 years now, I'm the executive director of the festival. So I'm more in the part of the management of financing, on fundraising, and all the other things in the organization.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Linda.